Hi everybody, it's Vanessa. Welcome back to my channel. You guys, I am up a little earlier than I'm used to getting up, at least during the weekdays. I knew that I had to film this during the week because I was not going to be able to wait until Saturday, which is normally when I do all my reviews and stuff. And it's just my me time. It's my own, very special hobby that I have of mine, and I like to keep it on the weekends just to have something to look forward to. So I knew that I wasn't going to be able to wait until Saturday to try out this product, so I just decided to, just do a video in the middle of the week, which unfortunately means that you guys are going to be hearing construction just because there's a house being built right next to me. So you guys, the product that I am very excited and could not wait until Saturday to try on is the new KVD Good Apple Foundation, you guys. I ordered this right at midnight. I'm not kidding. I was refreshing the Ulta app over and over again, waiting until midnight when it was going to drop. And I already knew my shade, or at least I had an idea of what my shade was going to be. And I got it in the shade 36 medium right here. Let me just take it out. I already kind of swatched it last night. I got my grimy little hands on it. And I feel like it looks darker on the pan than it did on my hand last night. So we're going to see how that works out. Guys, I'm really excited about KVD Beauty just because they're doing this whole rebranding of their brand since, She Who Shall Not Be Mentioned left the company. And I am just looking forward to just supporting them again. But yeah, let's talk about the packaging really quickly because I remember seeing a comment on one of their Instagram posts about it looking kind of cheap. And they did mention that all of their packaging is 100% recyclable. It's too early, you guys, but you know what I mean. And it does feel like, like that kind of acrylic packaging. I'm not going to complain on it. If the product is good, I don't care what kind of packaging it comes in. I don't necessarily always buy things for the packaging. I buy it for the product, and that's what matters to me. That's just me, though. Everyone has their own little, thing. So, it is what it is. But I will say that I do kind of agree that it does feel a little cheap, but if it means that there's less waste going into the world, or at least that waste, it's being used for something else, I'm all for it. So I've been seeing this foundation kind of pop up. I don't know if it's the algorithm, but I started seeing pop up on TikTok and people just getting the brush and just kind of going like that and just showing that it's like totally just full coverage. From what I've seen, it's ridiculous. It totally 100% full coverage. So I'm very excited. I do remember reading that it's kind of geared more towards normal to dry skin. This is probably not going to be the best choice for oily skin. And some of the TikToks that I've seen, it's been people who have oily skin and it just doesn't last on them and it looks kind of like oily within a few hours. So I have more combination dry skin. I do have a couple of oily spots right here. So we're going to see how that works out. But overall, my skin is more on the normal to dry side. And one more thing, since I am trying this out during the week, I'm going to be wearing a mask pretty much all day. I'm a preschool teacher, so I'm required to wear a mask all day. So, or at least for a good chunk of the day. I take it off for my lunch break, and sometimes I do kind of lower it a little bit if we're outside, which is completely 100% allowed. But yeah, so we're going to see how it wears with a mask. But yeah, let's get started with the application because I don't want to be late to work. So let me go ahead and get my brush. And I have a beauty blender just in case the brush application just doesn't pan out. Okay guys, so like I said, I already kind of dipped into it a little bit just to kind of swatch it on my hand last night. But here's my brush. It's just one of those Equal Tools brushes right here that came in a pack. Okay, we're going in. And we're going to see. Okay, it is going to be a little bit darker than I thought. But the coverage it's very nice. I definitely like the coverage. Just off first impression, it definitely feels like it's going to be on the higher end of medium. Maybe once I finish, I'll be able to kind of bump it up to full. But right now, it's definitely a high medium, just right off the bat. Just out of curiosity, I'm going to go in with a sponge. And I'm going to see how that's going to work out. I feel like it kind of applies the same with a brush. I changed my mind. I think I like the brush application slightly better. I feel like it was starting to look a little cakey, especially like right around here with the sponge. Okay, so just based on my very first impression, I just finished applying it. I had to apply lotion to my hands because they were dry. You guys, like I said, it's a little early. I still need to wake up. I need coffee, but anyways. The foundation is looking a little cakey. It's kind of hard to see on the camera right now, but I'm looking at myself in the mirror right now. I've got some natural lighting. I've got my ring light. And especially like on my nose, it's just not the most flattering. And so far, I'm not sure what to think of it. I thought it was going to feel a little bit more dewy and possibly maybe even a little bit more greasy, but that's not how I'm feeling. It's not feeling dry either. Okay, I just went in with my beauty sponge just to kind of see if maybe that would help. I didn't add any more product. I just went in with the wet beauty sponge just to see if maybe it would make a little bit of a difference. It really didn't. Like when I smile, I can just see like every single little line and little bit of texture and like, yeah, it reminds me of their original Lock-It foundation, but just like a more slightly dewy, a little, I don't know how to feel about it. I think I just need to let it set. I'm going to do the rest of my makeup. I'm going to keep it pretty simple. I'm just going to do some blush, bronzer, maybe a little bit of eyeliner, mascara, and of course my eyebrows. I feel like I just need to let it set for a few minutes and kind of see what it's going to continue to do, or if it's going to set and maybe look a little bit more dewy. But just so far, I'm not crazy about it. So let's just give it some time. Let's give it a few minutes. Like I said, I'm going to go do my makeup and I will see you guys back here in a couple of minutes. All right, guys, so I finished the rest of my makeup and I feel like it dried down a little bit more. And it looks slightly more flattering, but like my nose, I don't like how it laid on my nose. There's a couple of other spots that I'm just kind of like, I'm not sure. The foundation does feel fully set, like there's no tackiness or anything like that. So we're just gonna see how it wears throughout the day. My first check-in will probably be around my lunch break, so like around like 1 o'clock-ish. And then my last check-in will be when I get home, like around 5:30, 6 o'clock. So yeah, it's going to be kind of a long day. We're going to see how the foundation is going to last. And yeah, you guys, I didn't put any setting powder or anything like that like I normally do for my reviews. I don't put anything on except for powder right under my eyes and on my eyebrows, and that's it. So let's see how the foundation wears. Like I said, I'll see you guys around 1 o'clock and then back here around 5:30, 6 o'clock. So I will see you guys then. All right, guys, so it is currently 2:06 right now, and I've been wearing the foundation since around, what was it, like around 7:30-ish. And yeah, I'm not too crazy about it. I feel like, yes, it offers a good amount of coverage. I would consider it on the lower end of the full coverage spectrum, if that makes any sense at all. But yeah, like if you guys can see right now, you're looking at me in like natural sunlight. It just It's so cakey. And that could have been me. Maybe I just over applied it or something. Yeah, like I feel like the worst part, sorry, I'm making sure no one's around. I feel like the worst part is definitely the chin area. But then, yeah, like, look at that, like the corners right here. And I mean, the lines right here. Every single little line, fine line that I have is enhanced like 10 times more with this foundation. So I don't know if it can redeem itself in the next like 4 hours until I get home, but yeah, so far it's I don't know, it makes me sad because I was really looking forward to it. So far I'm not loving it. So that's my opinion right now at 2:00 whatever it is right now. My next check-in will be the last check-in of the night, and it'll probably be around 6 o'clock, so I will see you guys then. Hey guys, so it's 6:18 now, and I just got back home from work. I am exhausted, and this foundation, okay, so the deal with this foundation, I don't hate it, but I definitely don't love it. Like, it just looks so cakey. Like, when you guys look, I mean, like, oh my goodness, look at this. Look at all this right here. Like, I'm looking at myself in the mirror right now. Look at all of this right here. It never sat quite right on my nose. Like, I felt like it never really set, and it just started looking cakey on my nose like right away, and I didn't like that, and it just got worse throughout the day. Right now I have like no foundation going on right here. That could possibly be because of my mask, but I mean, it was a problem from the beginning, so it just kind of got worse throughout the day. I feel like it looks really bad, like right around here. Under my eyes, it doesn't look all that great. Places where I didn't put any powder or anything, which is like right around here, and the mask wasn't really touching anything like right here. So there's no reason why it should be coming off. But then on top of that, it looks so horrible and cakey, like right around here. It's advertised as kind of like a full coverage dewy foundation, but I just feel like it wasn't dewy. I mean, it was kind of, I will give it this. It's pretty lightweight for a pretty heavy duty foundation. The shade range is great. It has like, I mean, you're definitely going to be able to find your shade. But just the foundation itself, it's just like, it doesn't look great, you know? I'm going to stick with what I said earlier, and just, it's not the best. It's not the worst. I don't hate it, but I definitely don't love it. I'm going to continue working with it. I am determined to somehow make it work. I don't know if I'm going to use it with a primer. I might do a primer underneath next time. Maybe a setting spray of some sort, maybe a more hydrating setting spray. But just the foundation itself, today, I cannot give it more than like a 3.5 out of 5 stars. I can't. I don't like how it looks, and I know that I've been wearing it for what, going on like almost 11 hours or something like that. It didn't look great from the beginning. It didn't look great at around 2 o'clock when I did my first check-in, and it doesn't look great now. So overall, I'm just not a fan of it. I feel really bad because I was looking forward to it so much. I was really, really excited. Like I said, I stayed up till midnight to be able to order the foundation, and I couldn't wait to review it until Saturday, so I had to do it during the week. It's just really sad. I was rooting for it. I think we were all rooting for it, but it's just not, that's not great. It didn't work on my skin tone. I think maybe, no, I think even if you have oily skin, it's gonna break down on you. It broke down on me, and I have kind of sort of dry skin or normal skin. I can't imagine what it would look like on oily skin at the end of the day, honestly. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.